Good afternoon, everybody. Rob Skinner here. Hey, today's message is one that's going to be, well, if you look in your life, everybody knows somebody that's affected by some sort of addiction. As a matter of fact, virtually everybody on the earth is affected by some sort of addiction. Some of them good, some of them are bad. And I want to talk a little bit about how that affects, you and your productivity. I don't have a lot of opinions to express today about it. I have my personal experience, and maybe I will have some opinions about it come out. I don't know. I hardly ever research these or construct my thoughts before I talk on these. I want them to be heartfelt. But as some of you that know me know that I'm 20 plus years clean and sober, and I was one of those people that could go out and party pretty hard and still show up for work and still be productive compared to other people, but maybe not compared to what I was meant to be or meant to do. And I'm not here to argue the merits of medicinal drugs or anything like that. I'm all for anybody being healthy. So before anybody gets all standoffishy and thinking that I'm on my high horse, I'm not. What I'm talking about is things that are self-limiting. And I don't care if you're addicted to social media or food or whatever it is, you might want to take a look at it. In the case of drugs and alcohol in the workplace, I mean, it's well documented. It causes us a lot of consternation and a lot of issues. And the reason this even came up, because I'm not a guy that spends a lot of time worrying about it. I made a choice many years ago. I went through the steps to clean myself up, and I did so, and I did replace some unhealthy addictions with some more healthy addictions, and it would be hard for me to argue the fact that I don't have several addictions. I'm addicted to things that I enjoy to do, and that's quite okay with me. It works just fine in my world. I'm addicted to my granddaughter. I can't get enough of her. So those are the things that I'm good with. Here's what I'm not good with. I'm not good with doing abusive things to my body that limit me when I want to do the things that I love to do. I'm not good with taking shortcuts so that I can avoid a feeling or a sensation. I truly believe that everything that happens around me, to me is a benefit to me if I take it and seize it as an opportunity, and I look in it, I delve into it, and I deal with it. I was inspired yesterday by a post by Eric Burnett, who posted, a controversial post about, marijuana, good, bad. What's your thoughts on it? And look, I don't care whether somebody uses or not, particularly in the case where it's relieving pain or something like that. I really just don't have much of an opinion there. I let people make their own choices, and I live that way. If it's against the law, obviously, we should obey laws is the way I think about it. I don't use or abuse alcohol, drugs, coffee, or tea, any of those things that I think are chemically bad for my body anymore, because of where I sit and the education I've had and my own personal experience. I know I'm a much more productive person. I know that people that are clear thought, their minds are clear, they don't have a bunch of chemicals racing through their bloodstreams, are that way. I also know that we've used chemicals to stimulate our armies in the past, to stimulate people. I know that in school we'll use speedy type drugs to keep us awake so that we can cram for tests. I know that production-based companies, a lot of leaderships, a lot of CEOs, develop addictions to painkillers and speedy drugs, things that match their personalities, amplify their personalities. That was me. If it made me go fast, I was interested in it. If it made me run harder, longer, and I could lead the pack longer, I thought it was a great mix. Long-term effect, not so much. So look deeply into your lives. See if there's a place you can course correct. And look, drugs, alcohol, that's not where you're going to get your help. It's truly not. It's only a moderate help for a very short time, and it really is no help at all. It's masking whatever is going on back there. There is a great life out there. There's great freedom. Kim and I always say, my good wife coined a phrase years and years ago, and we've used it. It's much about the journey, and we're grateful you're on it with us. If you want to get on the journey and figure out how we've figured a lot of these things out and why we've had a Freedom Day for so long, and I get to do this from my couch, I get to do it from Disney World, I get to do it from the beaches, I get to do it from wherever I'm at. If you want to find out how we've done that, just, join us. Click the button below. Talk to us. We'll communicate with you, and we'll find something for you. But I appreciate you. I love you guys. Until the next time I see you, this is Rob, over and out.